Got here as soon as I could. Go hurry up.
Here we are, just like we promised you.
Some beer for the ladies.
McHale, you have the distinction of commanding the biggest pack of mashers, cutthroats, and brigands since Genghis Khan.
Yeah, they sure are a bunch of charm boys, aren't they? Oh, come on now, Captain. The boys are going island happy. There's nothing to do on that rock. They're bored.
Bored? How could those bandits of yours possibly be bored? Why, they've taken so many rides in the paddy wagon, I'm thinking of making them honorary members of the Shore Patrol. Got it out.
Yes, sir.
Pulling that false air raid alarm last night, that was absolutely outrageous. I'm gonna buck this right on up to the Admiral.
Well, that's your privilege, Captain. But I still don't think it's fair to keep him on restriction for so long.
Oh, you don't, huh? Well, if it was up to me, I'd throw you all in the brig and I'd melt the key. But I can't. Now, McHale, I've got a mission for you. It's reconnaissance on the island of Tuvalagi. And if you and your men don't start acting Navy, so help me, Nimitz, I'll... You'd better believe it. I will.
Come on, Drew, turn it off.
Look, I picked up the wrong can. It looked like a picture about dames. Fooled me. Penelope of Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, but how much can we take? We've seen it 7 times.
You've seen it 8 times, but who counts?
I like it. Ah, you like raw fish, too.
Hey, how about little Dolly Dumpling? Son of the monster?
That's
good.
actually.
Hey, is it my fault we're restricted? It was your idea to raid the nurses' quarters.
Well, you didn't squawk when you had your arms around that stacked plot.
Yeah, what a time for those SPs to come in, right in mid-pocket.
Oh, excuse us, Skip. We thought you was an officer.
The uniform fooled you, huh? Well, don't let it happen again.
Skip, what happened? What'd the captain say?
Well, I thought for a minute they was gonna pop his braid. You should have heard him. McHale, you have the distinction of commanding the greatest pack of mashers, cutthroats, and brigands since Genghis Khan. Unquote.
Genghis Khan? What outfit's he with?
He's that tall, skinny guy in the medics.
Are we still on restriction?
Did you talk him out of it?
What's the captain gonna do to us, Skip?
Well, if Binghamton had his way, he'd ship me back to my old steamer and turn the rest of you guys into deckhands on a live bait bar. However, unfortunately, he needs us. We're going on a mission.
Hey!
Tuvalagi.
Tuvalagi, is that one of ours?
Well, up to last week, it belonged to the Goonie birds. But a small party of nips snuck in and pushed the Goonies off. Hold it. There'll be no fighting this trip. Our mission is strictly to observe. See what kind of hanky-panky's going on in that little anthill.
I think we were better off with Boop Boop. Did him, what him, chew.
Listen, Skip, before we shove off, could we please get some new movies?
How about that?
Well, if there's any movies on the base, I'll get them. I think Genghis Khan would have done the same for his bunch of cutthroats.
Hey, Lieutenant. Thought you said they didn't have any new ones. Get a load of this. 30 seconds over Tokyo. Action in the North Atlantic.
Dawn Patrol with Errol Flynn.
Sorry, gents, those were already spoken for.
Who? Whom?
Come on.
Let me reason with him. One-handed showdown, little gin rummy, club yash, anything.
Captain Binghamton does not play cards with enlisted men. And what's more, he's been waiting for Errol Flynn and Humphrey Bogart for 6 months now.
Look. Come here. Can't you stall him for a few weeks? He just loved Penelope of Blueberry Hill.
Forget it.
Hey, Lieutenant. How long have you had that 50-cent piece in your ear?
What?
How about that?
It's a silver dollar. I saw this in an old George Raft movie. Watch this.
I know what killed vaudeville.
Thank you.
The hand is slower than the eye. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah, but yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I'd like a half dozen boxes of those things right up there.
What?
But those gizmos right up on top over there. You know, the guys are wild about them. Yeah, sure they are. Yeah. That's just 6 boxes of those. That's right. That's good. Yes, sir.
You guys are wild about these?
Uh-huh. I couldn't get along without them.
Garter belts?
Yes, for trading with the natives. They make the craziest slingshots you ever saw. Yeah, well, okay, Lee. Nice to meet you now. Right. And,
Well, Carpenter, there goes boat 73 to Tuvalagi. Brave men. Brave men. Who knows if we'll ever see them again. Yes, Carpenter, the ancient sailors used to believe that the world was flat. Now just imagine if that were so. A boat could sail right off the edge and drop out of sight. Oh, well. Go ahead.
Your movie, sir.
Oh, it's about time. You know, Lieutenant, I once met Humphrey Bogart in person. Oh, he was tough as nails, that fellow. He was all business. Would have made a dandy Navy man. Dandy. Wait a minute. What is Penelope doing in here with the son of the monster? Matter of fact, what is the son of the monster doing in here at all? Where's my Bogart, my Flint, my John Wayne? Where?
I don't understand, Captain. I had him right on the counter when Commander McHale came in.
McHale? McHale? Come back here with my movies, you cowards! Give that 1, 2, and hey, fellas, hold it. Hey, look at the captain's waving bye-bye. Wave bye-bye, men. Bye! I could just scream.
You realize how long Skipper and Willie been out there?
Since 7:30.
Can't you even talk, Navy? They've been out there since 7 bells.
All right, Mr. Parker, since 7 bells. What time is it now?
It's 11:30. Oh, I bet they're lost.
Not the skipper. Why, he knows these islands like I know Bensonhurst. Blindfold me anywhere in Brooklyn, and I can tell from the smell what block I'm getting mugged in.
Boy, suppose the nips got him.
Ah, so those Japanese sneaky fellas, they walk jungle with no sound.
Boy, do you realize at this very minute that Skipper might be undergoing some devilish torture?
Oh, now explain the joke to me, Skip.
Later, Willie, later. Ho,
Hey,
slow down,
hello.
boy, slow down. How many? Haku.
Miku. What's it mean?
We're surrounded by armed men. Come on, Willie.
Hey, hi, Skip. How are you? Boy, are we worried about you.
Thanks. What was all that jabbering?
Fuji taught it to me. It's Japanese for come out with your hands up and meet your ancestors.
You almost had the pleasure. Come on. Hey, you guys. Say hello to an old and good friend, Chief Maku.
Hi, Chief. Yashimash.
Ilahoko atabu katakala ilamama
Suvalago.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
Well, the chief says that he greets you as the lagoon greets the morning sun and begs you to treat Tuvalagi as your own home.
Hi, my name's George Christopher. Just call me Christy.
Don't worry about it.
Ichimaka, Hila, Hakahubu. Oh,
And the chief also says that the first gentleman who touches one of his daughters gets shish kebabs with the pig sticker.
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her. Tell him I didn't touch her.
Nice work, Crazy Legs. Oh, yeah, before I forget. When we get back to the boat, radio the captain. He was wrong about that small party of nips here on Tuvalagi.
Oh, boy, that's good news.
There's a whole company of 130.
130. What do we do?
Well, we just sit back and relax and observe. That's what we're here for.
yeah. But what about the Japs?
Well, let them get their own dames.
Come on, Chief.
There ain't nothing to worry about, Happy. There's a whole mountain between us. Critters are clear on the other side of the island.
Hey, Mr. Parker, in your message to old Iron Bottom, add a P.S. Regards to Penelope and all the girls on Blueberry Hill.
On that message, a P.S. to
Boop boop da-dum da-dum, want 'em chew.
Morning report, sir.
Well,
Nice to see you in such a good mood, sir.
good mood. Why would you say a thing like that?
You were singing.
I can't help it. I can't get that blasted song out of my head, and as a matter of fact, I'm in a foul mood this morning. I've run out of marmalade for my tea.
Listen, that supply convoy should be here. I wonder what's holding it up.
Well, there were headwinds, Carpenter. Headwinds and heavy seas. The last reports I got, they were battened down somewhere around in there. That'd be 3 days away. And they swam all over the dam. Oh, drat it.
Bad news?
No, it's that song again. Now, what's this? Subject enemy troop movements on Tuvalagi. Oh. Last night, the rains came, and with the rains, the enemy. 6 additional platoons of infantry plus 4 light artillery pieces. Although our supplies run low, our morale runs high. We intrepidly await your command. Oh, I tell you, that Ensign Parker and his purple prose... Artillery?
That could be trouble, sir.
Trouble, this is a disaster. Do you know what those guns could do to that convoy?
Oh, yes, sir. They could really homogenize your marmalade, sir.
Nobody likes a smart lieutenant. That convoy will be sitting ducks under those guns. And I don't dare break radio silence to warn them because it'll give away their position. I'll have to ask McHale to help us.
And you want the little dolly dumpling.
Pretty good picture, eh, Skipper?
I've never seen John Wayne braver.
Skipper, I got your message. Skipper? I got a message from Binghamton.
Oh?
He says that there's a convoy coming through the straits. Coming through the straits tonight at 12 o'clock. That's 2 hours from now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Skip, with those nip guns up on the cliff, if we don't do something, that convoy's gonna be sunk.
Oh, what's the captain have in mind?
Well, he says protect convoy at all costs.
Anything else?
Well, he says good luck, but we need more than that. We need help.
Nah. No, Binghamton would have sent it if he had it. No, what we need is something to decoy him from it. That's it. That's it. We'll attack.
Attack! Attack 300 Japanese, and we've only got 8 men.
Well, you got more than 8 men, Chuck. Well, you got John and Humphrey and Errol. Huh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's 11. Yeah.
Now, here we are, and here's the Japanese with their artillery. Now, they got their guns placed so they can fire on the convoy passing down through the straits. We got to get them to move their gun from here to here. To do this, we got to hit them with the works. Task Force Hollywood.
Yeah, but how do we know they have an observer at this end of the island to hear us?
Well, we saw one on our recon, holed up in a cave out on the point with a set of binoculars and a field telephone.
Right.
Oh,
You mean
man.
we're putting on this whole show for 1 century? Do you realize that this works will make naval history?
Yeah, if it doesn't, we'll be naval history.
Boy, good old American know-how.
Yeah, you tell him, Chuck. Hey, Tink, you got everything all spliced together?
Yes, Skip, ready to roll.
Good. Well, there you are, Chuck. How can we lose? Look who we got on our side. Errol Flynn and his Lafayette Escadrille Squadron. Humphrey Bogart and his Sherman tanks at Tobruk, and John Wayne with his Union cavalry.
And for an encore, the British fleet versus the German Navy in the Battle of the North Atlantic.
Plus, the entire and original cast of This Is the Army.
Gosh, I can hardly wait.
Popcorn, immediate seating in the loger.
There you are, Chuck. You better get your front seat. Hey, and don't forget now, 3 blinks on the light, right?
Right.
Well, there you are, Tinker. All right, Gully. Hey, what's in this other reel?
Oh, this is all the love stuff and music I had left over after I spliced together the battle scenes.
Well, Skip, we got everything unloaded.
Good.
Unloaded. I wish I was loaded.
Come on. Stop worrying. What are you worrying about? He can only live once.
I'm not scared of dying. I'm just scared of what Binghamton's gonna do to us when he finds out how I cut up his war movie.
All right, now take these horns out just as far as that wild stretch, right? All right, watch my signals. Go ahead. That's it. That's good, Groob. Okay. Hold it, Willie.
This is it! Fire torpedoes 1 and 2! Fire your forward guns! Fire depth charges 3 and 4!
Fire everything. All right, now bring in Errol Flynn and his Spads to soften up the beaches. Come on. All right, now, give me the British Navy with some offshore salvo.
One battle in the North Atlantic coming up.
Right. That's it! Okay, Tink. Sneak in the LSTs, and I want Humphrey Bogart with his Sherman tanks. All right, here they come!
There go the tanks ashore. They're gonna need covering bombardment. Fire torpedo!
Fire torpedo 1.
敵は相当の数だ。大砲を北から南へ移動。はっ。
そうだ、あっちからです。
Hey, Tink, what's that?
Oh, here comes John Wayne and Vicksburg with the Union cavalry. Yippee! Charge!
Yankee.
Parker, we're out of ammo. Yeah, still no word from the Nips. Looks like a little diversion didn't work.
It worked! It worked!
We're down there, partner! Yeah!
Hey, Skip, that was a real Jap shell.
Yeah, it's a near miss. If we want to get off this beach, we better get Tojo to lower his sights off our transportation. Put on that reel, Tink. Put it on.
Skip!
Stop arguing, will you? Put it on.
But, Skip,
Will you stop arguing? Put it on and loud, loud. Come on, will you? Hurry up, will you, Tink?
I'm hurrying.
Playmate, come
Tink,
I try to tell you, Skip, that was little Dolly Dumpling.
Jolly friend. She couldn't have. It was a sunny.
I'm trying.
Before the lips get down, hurry up, will you? Oh, no, stop it, will you?
Playmates? Jolly friends?
Shogeki Kaishi!
Shogeki Kaishi!
Cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore.
Hey, Skip, here comes the boat. Let's get out of here. Yeah.
Hey, what about the projector?
Leave it! Come on, Skipper! Wait a minute. I can't leave that kid behind.
Hurry up, Skip!
There goes a great little trooper, fellas.
Officers and men of Boat 73, the Admiral has asked me to commend you for your ingenuity in carrying out what was the most difficult assignment in a most unorthodox manner. However, the convoy did get through safely, and I'd like to give you all what you so richly deserve.
Oh?
However, there's a regulation against it. Therefore, you'll all get 2 weeks shore leave.
Hey! We're ready, sir.
I'll be right in, Carpenter. Where was I?
You just rewarded us with 2 weeks shore leave, sir. Now, will that be Australia or New Caledonia?
I didn't finish. And for tearing up my war films, you can take your 2 weeks leave at your base across the bay. And if I catch one of you scoundrels on my island in the interim, I'll have you boiled in low-octane fuel oil. That is all.
What's the matter with him?
Hey, Skipper, some new stuff must have come in on the convoy. Get a load of this. A Bob Hope and a Betty Grable.
A Bob Hope?
Shh, wait. Okay, you scoundrels, evacuate.
Pardon me, sir, but regulations regarding the borrowing of films without permission can be a rather... Too late.